3 minutes, one station. Let me take you to the International Space Station. It began with a single launch on November 20th, 1998, when the Zarya module lifted off. 2 weeks later, a shuttle brought Unity. And from there, country by country, mission by mission, we built a home in space. Over a decade of assembly flights, mostly on space shuttles, with help from Russian Proton rockets and Soyuz rockets. The station grew into a football field-sized laboratory. It's about 356 feet end-to-end, with massive solar arrays generating up to 90 kilowatts of power, and a pressurized volume like a 6-bedroom house. Partners from the United States, Russia, Europe, Japan, Canada, modules like Destiny, Columbus, Kibo, and Zvezda. Connected by nodes named Harmony and Tranquility, Canada's Canadarm2, and Dextry. They act like space cranes, moving cargo and astronauts during spacewalks. Since November 2, 2000, people have lived there continuously, orbiting Earth at about 400 kilometers up, circling the planet every 90 minutes at 28,000 kilometers per hour, seeing 16 sunrises and sunsets a day. What do astronauts actually do up there? Science you can only do in microgravity. They grow plants to learn how roots behave without gravity. They study how flames burn, and fluids mix when up and down don't exist. They grow protein crystals to help design new medicines. They run cold atom experiments to understand physics at the smallest scales. They test 3D printing to manufacture tools in orbit, and try closed-loop life support to recycle water and air. They track hurricanes, wildfires, and plankton blooms. They assemble and repair hardware during spacewalks, and they host visiting spacecraft like Dragon, Cygnus, Progress, and HTV. These vehicles bring food, experiments, and fresh crew. Daily life is surprisingly normal and totally weird. They sleep in phone booth-sized crew quarters strapped to the wall so they don't float away. They exercise about 2 hours a day on a bike, a treadmill with bungee straps, and a resistance machine to keep bones and muscles strong. They drink water that's recycled from the air and yes, from urine, clean to be cleaner than most tap water on Earth. They call home over IP, post photos from the cupola with its 7 windows, and follow a tight schedule planned down to the minute with mission control. Construction highlights. The S0 truss went up in 2002. The cupola in 2010 gave those epic Earth views. And the Alpha magnetic spectrometer joined in 2011 to hunt cosmic rays. The station is also a testbed for future missions to the Moon and Mars, proving how to live off Earth for months. What's next? NASA plans to operate the ISS through 2030, then safely deorbit it around 2031 while new commercial stations take over low Earth orbit research. After more than 2 decades, the ISS has turned space from a destination into a workplace. And every experiment brings us closer to healthier lives on Earth and longer journeys beyond it.